Time to select your champions. Choose wisely.
Okay. Not the 6 tanks that I actually want. I'm going to have to do some switching here. So it's going to cost me a bit, but I'm going to try and see if I can get the 6 tanks I actually want. I don't really like Emma Frost in this mode. And the thing is weird because when he charges, he's just kind of at times charging into a corner when nobody's there. It's very awkward. I only like to run Penny if I also have a rocket to have the team up.
Simulation is already Ultron wins.
So let me see. Alright, there's Venom. Let me get rid of Emma and get Venom in here. And let's get Hulk in here. I'm probably going to want to swap out the Thing for somebody else. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe Captain America? But I'm not entirely sure. I mean, this comp could be fine.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
Like, I honestly don't really like Magneto or Emma in this mode, honestly.
Healing allied combatants.
So also, like with the 6 strategy, or like any of the 6 stack groups here. Ooh. Alright, this is not really going to get me value early on. It's good to get later, but not early on. Let's do this Gamma Shield Generator. Let's go ahead and grab that. Hulk is also a weird one because sometimes he'll do his jumps in very awkward ways. Again, the way the AI decides to utilize your characters can be very, very awkward. Very strange. Never mind. So see, here's the problem. I don't want to swap either of these. But because I want to look, I've already spent 5. So I've already wasted the currency by doing that. Unfortunately. You know what? I'll keep Thing for, like, so yeah, I wasted 5 there, unfortunately.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
But watch Thing. He'll charge right away, and then he just kind of, like, awkwardly charges into place. And there's an upgrade you can get that can make it longer, and if he hits somebody with it, he stuns them. But he just keeps running in weird places on the map. It's very awkward, very weird. So as much as I enjoy playing the Thing in the real game, in this one, it's kind of weird and awkward. So, let's see. Alright, let's go ahead and swap him for Cap. I think the magazine upgrade for tanks is only going to benefit Strange and Groot. I don't think I've won with these 6 as a group before. I don't remember.
Looks like we're
But it's certainly not a bad choice.
A successful strike. All units regenerating.
I think Penny is another one that can benefit from the magazine upgrade for tanks. Probably so can Emma and Magneto, but, you know, that's not really, like, a big deal or priority, honestly. I hated that I had to waste basically 15 of my currency just to try and get this comp together. But unfortunately, that's just how it is with this mode. You get the 6 you start off with, and you can either just try to make those 6 work, or you can try to swap them out. But the fact that you have to spend it just to look at which 3 you get And if you don't like those 3, well, too bad. You just wasted 5 of your currency. It's really... Oh, here we go. Another 6-tank comp matchup. Ready for battle! Which 6 tanks will out-survive the other? It looks like mine will. He still has Thing, and yeah, see, Thing at times can... But then he's, like, charging in a place that's, like, it doesn't... It's awkward, it's weird. That's why I'm not too fond of Thing. The only upgrade I like about Thing in this mode is that he can have his big Haymaker punch just knock people back into the side of the map, and they can do extra damage. So it's like you're punching them into a wall, and they take extra damage because of it. So in that regard, that can be pretty cool. Alright, so now we've gotten the level 10 upgrade, which is another 120 to their max health. You can give them a ton of health, and I'm not even just talking about Venom here with his King in Black upgrade. Now, if you're wondering what other upgrades can really make this comp come together, well, they can passively regen their lost health every second.
Looks like we're ready to go to bed.
That's one example. That's one thing you can get.
My turn! A successful strike!
And then, of course, you can also get one where they revive when they have gotten killed. So yeah, you can, and of course you can be able to make it where they can keep doing their ults. They can just be able to just do a ton of damage. This is one of the reasons why 6 tank comps are considered extremely good in this mode. Meta, if you will. Oh, look at that. More 10% maximum health. Don't mind if I do. I don't really feel the need to change their positioning at all because I don't really feel like it matters that much, honestly.
Okay. Looks like we're ready.
The only reason I may not I care about where Hulk is because as soon as he becomes Hulk, he goes ahead and uses his Gamma Shield. So if you put him in the middle of a group, the moment he becomes Hulk, he just immediately gives whoever's around him his big shield. Oh, I like all 3 of these. That's really good for Thor. And then, of course, this is really good for Venom. Just making him extra tanky. So we'll go ahead and grab that one. Oh, here we go. They do more damage based on how much health they have lost. Not crazy about this. I'm just getting it just so we can get to the higher upgrades. But when you're running a 6-stack comp, you're basically just grabbing whatever is the color of the module, regardless of what it does. It's like, oh, it's blue. Grab it. Now, some, of course, are going to be higher priority than others, but
Looks like we're ready to go to bed.
you're trying to get to certain things faster, of course.
My turn! All targets impacted.
Well, it's not going well this time. But he's got some really heavy damage dealers in this group here. Also notice, what Hulk's upgrade is that when he does a bunch of damage, he basically resets the cooldown of his Gamma Shield. Oh, and they have a Wolverine. Lovely. Alright, well there's my first loss. So yeah, Wolverine can absolutely be one of the worst things you can run into if you're running a 6-tank comp, but there are ways to deal with it. There we go, and now we have gotten to the level 2 upgrades, which means that now we have 8% chance for the epics and the 1.5 for the legendaries. Wouldn't that be amazing if one of those already pops up in these early rounds? But you can probably already see why 6 tanks is, of the 3 6-stack comps you could do, is considered the best.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
They can go for a long time before they get taken down.
A successful strike. Boosting repair functions.
Man, Hulk being able to spam his Gamma Shield to my other tanks is really nice. Thor went down.
Powers of might!
Well, this is awkward.
We hunger. We are Groot. Now Hulk mad.
Now Hulk is just smashing him. Puny venom. Hulk just said enough of that. Smash, smash, puny venom. That was great. Oh, here we go. Restore 1.5% of their lost health per second, and it can stack a few more times. This is where the comp is really going to start to build up. Get some more speed going here with what they can do. Groot is a toss-up is a mixed bag for me, because even though he does have stuff to upgrade his walls, at times it feels like they're more of a hindrance than an aid. It's kind of like in the real game, right?
Looks like we're
How many healer mains out there hate having Groot as a tank because his walls literally hurt you from healing your team?
Targets impacted.
you got them all.
Hold on, let me check something. Usually when somebody has TV in their name, they might be a streamer, and I like to support fellow content creators, being one myself. So let me... Also, 2 big upgrades here. Let's go ahead and grab those. Let me see here. Oh, it looks like he is a streamer. At least I think it's this guy. It's not saying anything about Marvel Rivals. At least I don't think it is. Nope, I take it back. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and drop this guy a follow.
My turn!
All targets impacted. Behold the god of thunder! It's clobbering time! By the eye of God, we are Groot!
He's at... Aye, let's go. Alright. More damage done. More ultimate gain efficiency. Here we go. I'll go and let him know that I'm making a video.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
My turn!
A successful strike!
You got them all.
So here's what I'm realizing. With Hulk being able to just spam his Gamma Shield, the fact that then it can trigger an area explosion when it ends, that's actually kind of strong. So I'm going to grab that. Alright. Let's go ahead and also grab Enjoy the Thunder. I may grab King in Black later, just for funsies. Especially since we're not at the point where we're going to have lots of ults going off. Not yet. We're getting there, but we're not there yet. Appreciate you giving me the sub on YouTube, Hefe. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
My
A successful strike! Boosting repair functions.
Actually, I might even be approaching my 12-year mark on this channel, on this platform. Not entirely sure. I'll have to check. Oh, I'm gonna lock that. Chance to not consume energy with each ultimate ability use? Yes, sir. We'll grab that after this next round. All right, Hefe. It's your comp against mine. Here we go, man. El Jefe, excuse me. I will be on the lookout for his stream later tonight.
My turn.
A successful strike.
Ooh, this guy is Wolverine. This is gonna be rough. Oh man, the explosion from the Guardian, from the Gamma Shield, actually killed them. Did you see that in the kill feed? Wow. I don't think I've ever really tried both upgrades together, but the fact that he can spam his Gamma Shield and then it does an explosion, that's actually really good. That's really strong. Alright, let's grab that, and then we'll lock this so we can grab these after the next round. And we are now at the level 40 mark, so now they get an extra 240 max health. And we also have now increased chances. It's now 2% chance of the other big upgrades to show up. If we can also get the one where they revive if they get killed, watch out. Which is going to be kind of hilarious to see on Bruce, when you think about it. But holy moly, I don't think I ever realized how much AoE much damage multiple Gamma Shields going off can actually do.
A successful strike.
Uh-oh. They have a Jeff!
This is real firepower.
So here's the funny thing, is how Groot's walls actually mess up Jeff's ult.
I am Asgard's might.
This is real.
Look at that. Ult after ult after ult.
Together to victory! I unleash the Vishanti's power!
Hulk is not even using his ult.
Together to victory!
My guys are still going.
I unleash the Vishanti's power!
Can you see why 6 tanks, especially when you get all these upgrades, is like considered meta right now? When they're able to just spam all these ults over and over? Oh my goodness. Like, this is now at the point where I can now look at those upgrades on the practice protocol that upgrade their ults. Like, there's one that upgrades Thor's ult. I don't think there are any others for the other guys. But yeah, I think I may get the Thor ultimate upgrade now that we're at the point where they are spamming their ults. But see, unlike the 6 strategist one, as you can see, we're kind of on a roll here. I'm still remaining at the top of the lobby compared to everybody else. This is just how strong this kind of comp can get. Considering how much healing and damage they can do combined. Not to mention also crowd control.
Damage delivered. The moon haunts you.
Now, this kind of comp, though, can be problematic. But of course, because Hulk can be able to help them out by reducing damage they take with those spamming gamma shields. Not to mention momentarily doing his big exile. I did not realize how strong Hulk can be for his team if you give him both of his upgrades. I had not tried this before. I had not really used Hulk all that much. I think the only time I really used Hulk was when I was trying out the Namor team-up. But man, this is pretty good. Alright, I'm not going to bother rolling again. I'll just go ahead and save that 5 currency for after this practice protocol round. As I said in the other video, I am not the best when it comes to how to manage the economy in this mode, so do not take my example as to how you're supposed to play this mode. I'm not in the top 500 for a reason. I'm just playing this for funsies and just doing different things. I'm not doing this to climb. That's not my goal here. That's not why I'm playing this mode. I do need to actually play the regular game, though, because of the event, so I can get my Hawkeye skin. But I just want to keep playing this mode. Because I just enjoy watching all this happen.
All units regenerating. I am Asgard's might!
Alright, yeah, we're getting Thor's upgrade. And you know what? We're going to get the Maelstrom of Madness upgrade for Strange. Like, I could get the King in Black with, upgrade for Venom so you can see him run around. But then again, you guys got to see that in the other video, right? You guys saw me facing off against a gigantic Venom, so you guys have already seen that. Less damage and more ultimate energy at the beginning. It's like, this comp is already strong, and we're just making it stronger. And we haven't even gotten the other 2 big upgrades. The other one is that when they go to 30% health remaining, they then take 80% less damage for, like, I think it's 3 seconds? Which, of course, is a massive damage reduction. When you have the health regen upgrade.
Ready to go to battle.
Here we go.
Healing allied combatants. Behold the god of thunder! I am Asgard's might! By the eye of Agamotto! I unleash Behold the god of thunder!
Alright, that time his 6 tank comp beat me because of the stuns by his thing. Because my guys are about to ult, but then Thing said it's clobbering time, and that's what prevented them from ulting. So that time I lost to the other 6-tank comp in this lobby. There we go. We have those now. I mean, he's not wrong. I saw that on full display in the last game. You guys saw it. My healing comp had a chance until Iron Man just ulted all 6 of them. And that's why people run Iron Man in this mode.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
My
Damage delivered. Maximum pulse.
Oh, that time he only killed Cap.
I am Asgard's might. Maximum pulse.
Look at that. Hulk's Gamma Shield is killing his team.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
My
Boosting repair functions.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
I unleash the Vishanti's power!
Yep. Eye of Agamotto and God of Thunder. Yep. Oh, man. We're still trying to make this better, by the way. More bonus health. I'll take it. Still trying to get those other upgrades. A couple others got knocked out. I wonder how this is going to pan out if it comes down to me and the other guy with 6 tanks. Especially depending on what our final upgrades are going to actually be. But can you see why I'm kind of hesitant to get the Groot upgrades or even have Groot on my team? Because at times it feels like his walls just mess things up for my team instead of helps.
My
A successful strike. I am Asgard's might.
Your powers are mine!
Maximum pulse.
He did that before the Jeff spat them out.
I unleash the Vishanti's power!
Look at that! I.
Disappear!
Do you see that? He just kept spamming Eye of Agamotto. I.
Maximum pulse!
This is firepower!
Alright. More restoration of health. And more ultimate gain efficiency. And now we can get our last 2 upgrades. The question is, should I get them for Cap? Or should I get the King in Black one for Venom? There's also the one that increases the daggers up to Knack for Strange. I feel like Cap is dying too fast. So maybe I should do that to help out Cap.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
My turn now!
All units regenerating.
I unleash the Ashanti's power!
You've got them all!
Oh my gosh, Thor ulted all of them. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab both for Cap. Let's see if that's going to help Cap be better. Like, be, like, a difference maker now. Instead of being the first to die. Like he gains deflection. Oh, the revive! That's exactly what I needed! Oh, that's exactly what I needed! I like getting the daggers to Danak, but I wanted to see if I could help out Cap because he was kind of struggling. But now more deflection and more extra damage with his shield. So hopefully that's going to make Cap, like, get me more value from Cap here in the late game. And now we have the revive.
Looks like we're ready to go.
Alright, here we go. Me and the other tank guy. Let's see how much of a difference this is now.
Damage delivered. Targets effect. I am Asgard's might. Thunder!
Together to victory!
I unleash the Ashanti's power!
Together to
The
victory!
God of Thunder! I am Asgard's might!
Oh, he's got the revive too. This is going to be one heck of a fight.
By the eye of Agamotto!
He just keeps spamming Eye of Agamotto.
Assemble!
Look at that. His Doctor Strange had like 5 Eye of Agamottos in a row. Holy mackerel. Yeah, I'm not kidding when I'm actually entertaining right now the idea of swapping out Groot for someone else, because it feels like those walls are getting in the way. So now I'm going to face this guy as Phantom, while he fights the other guy. He's won 8 in a row.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
My
Targets impacted.
See how Groot's wall just straight up ruins what Hulk was trying to do for my team.
Punch the God of Thunder!
Together
I unleash
to
the
victory!
Ashanti's power!
Asgard's the God of Thunder! We are
Together
by
to
the
victory!
eye of Agamotto! It's
Okay, this time it's going better for me.
I am Asgard's might! We are Groot! We hunger!
I unleash the Vishanti's power!
He just ults and ults and ults.
I am Asgard's might!
Together to victory!
Ah, Robert beat him. But at times it really does feel like Hulk has his Gamma Shield ruined by Groot's wall. And this is why I feel like at times like Groot just is more of a hindrance to what your team's trying to do than an aid.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
My
All targets infected!
Your powers are mine!
Oh, great.
I am Asgard's might! Maximum pulse!
Together!
We hunger!
This is real firepower!
Now! Maximum pulse!
My This is real firepower! My
My Hulk just won't go down.
Maximum pulse!
I'm gonna grab Emma instead. Groot is just too much of a problem. Emma could be better. I'm not entirely sure. But I gotta do something and try to change this.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
My
Damage delivered! I am Asgard's might!
Together to victory!
We hunger!
I unleash the Vishanti's power!
You belong to me!
By the eye of am Asgard's might!
Together to victory!
I am
I
Asgard's
unleash
might!
the Vishanti's power!
You belong to me!
I think making that swap from Groot to Emma might be the difference here. Right when I need it. Locking that. Oh my gosh. Right when I need it. 87 of 40. Right when I need it. With 15 left, I was able to grab that. The critical damage shell. The 80% damage reduction. Holy moly, I got it when I needed it. So now let's see if Emma makes a difference against this guy's comp.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
This is the one with Iron Man, so we'll see.
Damage delivered. I am Asgard.
Together to victory!
I unleash the Vishanti's power!
Spam I, spam I, spam I!
I am Asgard's might.
Together to victory!
Maximum. I am Asgard's might.
Oh, but she's got the thing where she does her ult does damage.
Disappear!
I unleash the
You
Vishanti's
belong
power!
to me!
I am Asgard's might.
You got the ball!
Woo! They pulled it off. Hulk being able to then Gamma Shield immediately was a massive difference there. I don't know if there's anything else I can get. I'm at 89. I may have every upgrade possible now. Whatever happens, GG, folks.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
My
A successful strike.
Together
I am
to
Asgard's
victory!
might. I am
You
Asgard's
belong to
might.
me!
Together to victory!
God of thunder.
Assemble!
All units regenerating.
Together to victory!
Assemble! I unleash the Vishanti's
Together
power!
to victory!
You belong to me!
Together to victory!
That swap I made from Groot to Emma was one of the best decisions I could have made here. And it didn't necessarily have to be Emma, but I felt like I could get more from Emma at this point than what I had available. Oh! Okay, there's that. Is there anything else? I doubt there is. No, I'm pretty sure I have every possible blue upgrade that there could possibly be. So whatever, here we go. 90 of 40. If you wanted to see it done, you've seen it done in this video, folks.
Looks like we're ready to go to battle.
My
Your powers are mine!
Everyone stop what you're doing. Jeff had to swallow all of you.
I am Asgard's might.
Together to victory!
I unleash the Vishanti's
Everybody ult! It's Marvel Rivals, everybody ult!
You belong to me!
Your powers are mine!
Maximum
Together
pulse.
to
You
victory!
belong to me!
I unleash the
You
Vishanti's
belong
power!
to me!
Maximum
Together
pulse.
to victory!
Maximum pulse.
Maximum pulse! Maximum pulse! Maximum pulse!
Is real firepower!
Just Iron Man just spamming his ult. I'm down to 1 health. We have one more fight. I can tell you what this is going to come down to. This is going to come down It's basically just those guys. I don't think I can get much from the other ones. Actually, you know what? Maybe. Hold on. You know what? I take it back. I'm going to grab Magneto just for this. Because if his Iron Man ults, and if while Magneto is ulting, hello. Let's see if this swap could be big here.
My
A successful strike!
Your powers are mine!
Asgard's might to victory!
for mutant kind!
Not quite what I was hoping for there. I was really hoping that Magneto was going to be able to pull something off there with his ult.
Your powers are mine! This is together to victory!
Maximum pulse! Maximum pulse! Maximum pulse!
Maximum pulse every second.
Success! You did great!
Oh my goodness. So yeah, you can see, like, I may not have won that game, but I came close. I'll tell you what, had the RNG been a little bit more in my favor there, like if Magneto had been able to ult right when his Iron Man was ulting and it got absorbed, or if Magneto's ult had actually like hit some people and taken some out, I think I could have won that. But you're basically a victim to the RNG. Of course, the upgrade where you have the 40% chance they don't consume energy, they can just keep ulting again. It's all down to a coin flip at that point, how the dice rolls for you. And that is part of the fun. It really is. So anyways, that is the 6-tank stack that you can do for this mode. I can't really think, like, I've basically shown you the 4 main ways you can do this. Like, there is another way we could do this, which is the goats meta. But at that point, you're basically just doing the blues and the greens. So. And I'm not entirely sure. Like, I saw Flats do it once. And since he's already done a video on it, I kind of don't want to, just because, well, he's already shown how that can be. Whereas I've shown you the other, like, 4, like, main ones you can kind of do if you want to stack into a specific category. Even though I didn't necessarily do that with the 2-2-2 comp. But it is something you can do, as others have shown in these videos. So, that is basically the Battle Matrix Protocol mode. It's only around for another 11 days, but oh, I so hope they decide to keep this mode. Please, Netties, please let this mode stay permanently. Let it be a permanent addition to the mode. Let me show you what is available other than the regular game modes here. Let me show you. There's this, and then there is Quick Match. There's Comp. And then there's Custom, Conquest, Doom Match, Practice versus AI. That's it. Why can't we put it, like, just move these over and put it here as well? Or just keep it right here. Like, I know it's experimental, but please, please. I want this mode to stay. This is a fun mode. Please let this stay. Please keep it around. I'm begging you, Netties. It's such a nice break from all the toxicity that goes on in these modes. Seriously. Do you want to know why I've only gotten to Plat? I've only played the 6 games of 10 for this season? It's because it drains on you. It takes a toll on you. Not just the game itself, but the community, the player base, the teammates, the opponents, they just take their toll on you. It's why people have talked about how when they play this, they have to step away and take breaks. Because it becomes too much. But this mode? I don't feel any of that with this. You saw that. There was no toxicity there amongst those players. It was all cool. It was all chill. It was all, hey, man, GG. That was great. And that's what I think this game needs. Something to help bring the toxicity down and add more for those of us who want to take a break from it. I can see myself playing this just when I want to chill. You know? If I want to do something to just kind of wind down or just chill, this is something I want to do. If that wasn't the case, I would not be playing this as much as I have. I still want to keep playing this. I still want to keep trying different characters, different compositions, see how they do. You know? But apparently there's plenty of others that don't agree, because some others either said it's too boring or they didn't give it a shot. I don't know. I'm trying to make these to help show why I enjoy this and why I think it should stick around, and why if you didn't give it a shot or you only gave it one shot and didn't come back, give it another shot. Try it out. Really. Like, if anything, in case you guys want something out of it, at least you can be able to get some stuff out of this. Just play 10 games and you get this little emoji here. And if you can get to the 2000 like I did, you get this cool little other emoji here. Think human. You know? Like, do you really need to focus so much on this stuff here that you can't take a break to just kind of enjoy this chill mode here? I don't know. Maybe I'm shouting from the rooftops towards a bunch of people that refuse to listen. I don't know. But that's why I make these videos on my channel. That's why I've been doing this for almost 12 years. Because sometimes I just want to say these things and get them out there, regardless if people like it or agree with it or not. You know, that's why I made my own channel, to be able to do this stuff. You know? Anyways, I'm going to go play this a bit more. Try a couple of other different compositions. I've been seeing some people say play with like 3 or 4 healers and a variation, so I don't know. Maybe I'll give that a try. See what some of the people in the top leaderboards are actually running and give those comps a try and see how it goes. Stay tuned.